Welcome back to the comment section. My name is Tamara. We are talking about the Menendez brothers. We are talking about the witnesses, and I left you on the last one. I'm so sorry. I got caught on fire a little bit there. I was all over the place. So let me streamline this for you. I left you on the last one about the witnesses, right? And who were you talking about? We were talking about Judalon Smith and Dr. Oziel. Now, Dr. Oziel's a big part of the Netflix documentary, and so is Judalon, but they did her dirty. When I finished watching that series, I was like, she's a life ruiner. Why would she ruin people's lives? Okay, because telenovela, the reality of it is, when she went to the police, she didn't go to talk about the Menendez brothers. She went to the police to talk about Dr. Oziel and how he was threatening her and hostaging her his house, because she didn't go and beg him to move in. He made her come stay with him. The whole thing in Netflix is backwards. They did her so dirty. But anyway, she goes to the cops and says, I'd like to file a report against this man because he did 3 horrible things to me. He drugged her. He did things. Did things. Grape, all the things. And so she starts telling the story, and she's like, yeah, and then because he's got this thing with the Menendez brothers, and then they're like, wait, what? What was that? Because there was already people at the police station talking about it around the water cooler. Like, they were already starting to suspect them, but they just didn't have any proof. Then along comes Judalon and starts talking about Dr. Oziel, and then she mentions them, and then she mentions the tapes. And that's how it all started. And they're like, put a pin in the little abuse thing you came here for. Talk to us about the Menendez brothers. That's literally what happened. They sideswiped her abuse and said, yeah, not about you right now. Tell us about this. And then made her file a deposition right there and then. She had to come back the following week and say, can we do my thing now? And she finally got a claim against him. So by the time they got to trial, he was already losing his license. And good old Pamela Bosnevich decided to stall that out so that her star witness would be credible through the trial. When I say the law is gaslighting, I mean chef's kiss to her on that one. So Judalon actually wound up being more to help their case, and I think that's one of the reasons they were even this close to getting manslaughter. But there goes the thunder. But remember, Pamela Bosnevich, the prosecuting attorney, was working double overtime to make sure that Mr. Oziel's credentials remained valid through that trial. He was literally on his way to losing his credentials. And by the way, he was already on probation when Kitty Menendez hired him. I'll see you on part 4 because I have something more I would like to share with you, and I'd like your opinion.